Hi friends!
Howdy.
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Gina.
And I'm Derek.
Are you sure you're not Duke?
I'm Duke.
And we're D&G Thrifts.
D&G
Thrifts. Well, you're probably wondering about my fantastic attire, which is
This fabulous hat.
I usually wear this out when I'm going out special places. No, this is actually a hat I picked up at the thrift store. Unfortunately, it's a smidgen small for me, so that's why it sits high on the head.
Let me try it. Maybe it fits me.
Probably fits you. Ooh, I guess we're keeping that.
Ooh, look at the colors match my shirt, don't they?
Kinda.
A little bit. Maybe I'll wear the hat for a little bit.
Okay, you wear the hat for a while.
So in today's video is a haul video.
It's hauls
Hauls.
and
What's sold.
what's old.
And that's it, right? That's
That's
all we're
it.
doing today?
That's all we're doing today.
Yes.
And
Okay.
talking.
And talking. About whatever.
Crazy hats.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, why don't
This
you?
should be my most ridiculous item.
It could be, but we're not doing ridiculous items right now.
All right. So, okay.
So, you want to show something?
Sure,
How about-
I'll show
I could show
something.
the hat, just and then you can
Oh, yeah.
pop it back up
Do the
there.
hat.
So this hat, I pick up hats.
He does. He picks up hats all the time.
This is a Ridgestyle hat. You can see it there. This is under their Stagecoach, and these hats were from the 70s and 80s, back during the whole urban cowboy craze. They came up with these urban cowboy hats, and this is kind of what this one is. It was $10, and I looked them up, and they sell for like 60, 70 on eBay. So this one will be up on eBay soon. It's a 7 and
Maybe
an
it
8.
won't.
Well, that's true.
No, it will.
That's true, little lady.
It's not quite my style.
It could be your style.
Okay. Me?
So yeah, why don't you show something
Are you
now?
done talking about this one?
I'm done talking. That hat, picked it up, gonna throw it up, see what happens.
You crack me up when you always say throw it up.
I guess so.
I'll throw it up.
Throw it up on eBay.
I've heard other people say that too, so you're not the
Okay.
only one.
I'll regurgitate it on eBay.
Yeah, you're going to regurgitate it on eBay. Okay, so this is the first time I have found this brand. And this brand is called Aviator Nation. And this one's a size extra small. And it's a hoodie, a sweatshirt hoodie in black with, I guess, is that like leopard print?
Yeah, that's definitely some sort of animal print.
It's very flashy. It has a gold zipper,
And the inside, show the inside of the hood.
and that's the logo, Aviator Nation logo.
Logo.
I know, logo. There,
So it's flashy when your hood's down.
yeah.
It's just a big leopard.
And it has pockets, and it was, where is it? I'm sure it was $5.99. $6.99. It was $6.99. So I didn't look up what this would sell for, but I know this is a good brand, and I know it should do well. It's worth picking up for $6.99, even if I don't know. It's not my style, but
Well, I don't know, wearing that hat and that
I know.
could be a whole new look for you.
Yeah. Do I have more than you?
I don't know. Probably. You always usually
Okay.
have more than I do.
I'll just keep going. I'll do one more.
Okay.
So this is a sweater, kind of a cable-ish. I don't know what that knit would be called. But
I don't know.
this one is Urban Outfitters. Good brand.
It looks like a Martha's Vineyard from the color, because they're whales, that
You
color.
mean
Not Martha.
Vineyard
Vines.
Vines.
I always say Martha Vineyards.
Well, that's because that's the only vineyard you really know.
That is the only vineyard I know.
Real cute, pink stripes, size medium, and it was $5.99. Okay, I'm gonna take this off because I think it's distracting now.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, maybe a
I
little.
picked up, actually you found this for me.
I found it.
This is a nice briefcase, and it's by sorry, HIC is the brand, right? It kind of blocks my view, but right there's the brand. It's a nice briefcase, leather. It's not like super high end, but it's not really cheap. It was $8.99, and I think these go for in the 50, 60 range used on eBay. So I'm going to re-oil it up because it has some older. That was a flop.
You know who's gonna sit on that?
Oh, she's over there sleeping.
Oh yeah, she is sleeping. She's sleeping on the chair.
It has an older, someone had put some leather stuff on it, but it has that older smell of, so once I put the new one on there, it should take care of that and make it nice again. So
A wax smell.
it's almost like a rancid oil.
Yeah, it is kind of a rancid smell.
Because they probably
and
use.
it's kind of sticky.
Yeah, it's sticky because I'll just wipe it down with a towel and then put good stuff on it because they just use probably the cheap, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, next up, this is J. Jill, and it is an extra large, and I picked it up because it's an extra large, plus it's just a pretty floral print top, and another thing going for it is it was really cheap. It was like $3.99. Yes, it was only $3.99. So, I'm not going to get a lot for it, but I will make something off of it. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty. I liked it.
Yeah.
And should I do one more?
Yeah, do one more.
How about I do two, you do one, I do two, you do one. This is a brand called Ever Eve, which it's that store that we just discovered like last year, was it? Remember during the summer they had a commercial on TV and I loved the tune.
She sees the commercial, she'll just, it doesn't matter if it's a pharmaceutical commercial or whatever, she's singing along because she just likes the music.
I like commercial
And-
music.
and she heard the
a lot
music.
of the time.
Yeah, she heard the music and then she discovered from the commercial that their store existed, and then she found there was one in Boulder.
Right across the street from Anthropology. So I had to check it out. But it's really expensive. I never bought anything there because it was super expensive. So
And they blew all their money on the one commercial.
yeah, and they
'cause
never advertised after that.
No.
But it was such a fun. If any of you remember it, the Ever Eve commercial, it was like last year, I think, or maybe 2 years
Maybe it
ago.
was 2 years.
It might have been 2 years ago.
Maybe.
But it was such a catchy little, just a catchy tune. I loved it. So this is a cardigan, V-neck, button front, and a nice color, just like a kind of oatmeal with this black stripe. I think it'll do well, but it is a smaller size. I showed you the tag, I think. It's an extra small, and it was $8.99. I did kind of pay up for it, but it's in really good shape. And I think it has like the button tag in there, so yeah. The little button, I don't think it was ever worn. It was definitely
Generally
never
not,
washed. So yeah, that's that. You can go ahead.
Oh, may I? This is something you found for me.
It is.
She found this Harley Davidson. It's a used T-shirt, but it's from the, was that Boise? No, St. Cloud, Minnesota. And it's usually these are always extra large.
It's a large.
Is it just a large?
It says large right there.
Oh, there it is, just a large. It seems like every Harley Davidson is either extra large or extra, extra large when I see these. I never see like them in small. These will go for like in the 20 range or whatever, but it's a T-shirt.
It's worth picking up.
It's worth picking up. I mean, I don't even see the
It was
little-
like $2.99.
Yeah, usually the
T-shirt
t-shirts are
price at the
$2.99.
Salvation
Yeah.
Army. All right, so next, you guys have seen me show you this brand a lot. It's Eileen Fisher. And this is a size extra large, a good size, and it's just a long, like tunic, long, like jacket, shirt jacket type thing.
Yeah.
In like, almost like a seersucker material.
That's
Not
kind of like an
quite.
Asian feel to me.
Yeah.
Like I could see
Like the collar, the Mandarin
just
style.
just everything
Kind
about
of a
it.
Mandarin style collar. It's a gray and white, and has pockets on the front. And this was at, this was Goodwill, $5.99. So that was a good price. Good pickup there. And then I'll do two, you do one.
Okay.
this, you've also seen me pick up this brand before, Moth.
The moth sweaters.
And this is a bigger size, I think. It's a large. And it has like a
Little.
shiny, does it show up? Kind of can
I
see it a
think so,
little
yeah.
bit. Sparkly. There's like a fiber in there that sparkles.
Yeah, it's almost like a fishing line, but blue that sparkles. And
Yeah.
almost looks like when the light
Mock
hits
neck.
it looks like there's like little LEDs on it almost.
Yeah. Fuzzy, thick, nice. Kind of a wide sleeve. Just nice.
It's a cozy
Nice.
sweater.
Yeah, cozy sweater. Great descriptive. Cozy. $5.99.
Let's see here. Oh, that I just got for me. I just picked up another cashmere sweater in my, well, this is a large, but I pick these up whenever
Does
I
it
can.
have holes?
No, no holes in
No
this one.
holes.
No holes. So what I do is I take, as I told you before, I'll double up a cashmere sweater so it's thick, and it's fantastic. So that was just for me. But I picked this up. I only got this. It's not an Adidas. It's not a Reebok. It's not a Nike. But it's just Italian soccer. This would be for the national team, but it has the original tag still on it, and it was only $2.99. And I know there's going to be some Italian that's going to want to wear his country's colors, and you know.
And you have it for him.
And I have it for him. It's a smaller size, though. Yeah, it's actually a small. That is a smaller size.
All right, and here we have another J. Jill, and this is a real pretty blouse. Does it button all the way down?
No.
No, it's like a 3/4, but real cute, kind of flouncy in the back, and it has this kind of like, I think it's called Swiss dot. Does that show up? It's just, and it's textured. The dots, the little polka dotty things are textured. Real pretty mustard color and just cute, cute. J. Jill, size extra large, I think? Extra large, good size, big size. And it was $5.99. So that was worth picking up. And then this is a Free People sheer sleeves with embroidery, and then the shirt here, this part here is like t-shirt, or like a, I don't know what you call it, it's like a cotton t-shirt material, lots of embroidery on it, really cute, I think. Nice. And I checked it really good looking for any runs in that sheer, and I didn't find any runs or anything, or any holes, because I've been burned with that before. So, and it was $5.99.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a good price. Should I do one more? Because I've got a lot more, and you're almost done.
Oh, okay.
So this is another Eileen Fisher. And this one's a petite large, and it's just I'll have to look up what kind of material it is, but it's a jacket.
Petite large?
Petite large. Yeah, there's large women who are petite.
Oh, I've always thought petite would be a small.
No, it can be extra large petite.
Oh, really?
It could be 2X petites. They're still short women. It's the length, like the sleeves will be shorter, and this length will be
Okay.
shorter.
It's not just small, it's short.
No, exactly.
Okay.
Yes, right. Oh, you learned something. I taught you something.
You did.
Button front, 2 pockets, and this one was $5.99. And real quick, the material on this one is merino, it looks like. Yeah, 100% merino wool. So very nice, very nice.
It's probably the only sheep breed that non-farm people know is merino.
Well, I didn't know that was a sheep.
That's a particular, they make a very thick fleece.
Oh.
And in Australia and New Zealand, I believe it's like 99% of all the sheep there are merinos.
So he's full of trivia and he knows a lot of stuff, but there is another reason why he knows this is because he grew up on a sheep farm.
On a sheep farm, yeah. We didn't have merino. We had Rambouillet, and we had Finn, and we had Crosses, and we had Dorsets.
Yeah.
And then the people across the way, they had Chevrets.
And there's your sheep trivia.
There's
for
some
the day.
sheep trivia for you. So I also picked up, this was at the Goodwill, the expensive one in Boulder. As we were leaving, I discovered they have a little boutique area, and I saw they had this World Cup France with tag. I paid $10 for it. It's a FIFA World Cup for 2022, so it's pretty recent. And so I'll be putting this up for the people that aren't into Italy, who are into France, will enjoy this.
Yeah, you're going to throw it up.
I'm going to throw it up there.
He's going to throw it up.
I'm going to throw it up on eBay. How much more do you have?
I think we can just go every other now.
Okay. I picked this one up just because I've always loved this graphic for KC95, St. Louis, Real Rock Radio.
He grew up in
Missouri. And I actually have an original one of these.
I didn't remember you getting that at the Goodwill.
Yeah. It's the pig smoking. It's from 1972 is the logo.
Oh, wow. Is it really from 1972?
No. This one's a newer one.
Did they see it? I don't know if they saw it.
Oh. So this is the pig for Keishi.
That's a cool shirt.
And then it has like a little 72. I actually have a black one that my uncle, this is in the 80s, he used to do in Missouri, would go on a float trip. And I don't know if you know what a float trip is, but a float trip is when you get in a canoe and you float on a trip. And
Down the river.
Down the river. And in the summertime, he and his family they had 2 canoes and they would float, and it'd be like an overnight. You'd bring a tent and camping stuff and all the food. But one of the things he loved to do was when he float, the water's really clear in all the rivers there, and you can look down and you can see all the people that have tipped over.
You see the people?
No, not the people. You see all the things they brought with them tipped over. And it all goes to the bottom, and then the people are like, oh no, and then they go off.
Right.
So my uncle goes like this.
He looks for it.
And he's looking. So he's always picking up stuff. He picked up a cassette player once. I remember that was still.
It was still running?
It was still running. But he would pick up.
That's crazy.
It'd be a ton of beer, because there'd be people, going on a float trip. But one of the things he picked up up clothes, and one of them was this Keishi 95 T-shirt he
And
picked
you
up.
still have it?
I still have it. But it's just like a small. But it's actually, because that was in the 80s, and it was an old T-shirt then, so I'm pretty sure it was the original of what this was. That's why that's my reference.
So does yours look just like it?
Yeah, except the T-shirt's black.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't say KC 95 on
Yeah.
the back. It's an old USA made.
Very cool. Does it have holes?
No,
No?
no, it's just that old, real thin.
I don't remember that T-shirt. You must not wear it.
Oh no, don't wear it.
No.
No, it's not a T-shirt you'll wear because it's
It's a classic.
It's a piece of art.
It is, yeah.
It really is.
It's antique.
It's antique. Then I got another T-shirt.
Oh, wait, I should probably go.
Okay.
Because we're doing every other.
Doing every other now.
Yes. Gosh. Okay, so this is another Eileen Fisher. I got all these Eileen Fishers on the same trip also. So this one is a medium. Not the same person, though, because they're different sizes. But it's a nice green jacket, blazer.
It's like
Just
an
real
avocado
nice.
green.
Is it avocado? I don't know. I don't think of it. Oh, maybe. Like the refrigerators
Yeah.
were sort of, yeah.
Since we're going back in time.
Yeah, what do you think this button is for? This little snap. Oh, this.
It's probably for.
I bet it snaps across this
Yeah,
way.
so you can get it tighter or looser.
Yeah, yeah. So this one is made of 72% wool, 20% nylon, and 8% cashmere. So it has some cashmere, which cashmere ups the price on things.
It does.
So that's pretty exciting. I didn't even know it was that. And it was $7.99 I paid.
I picked up this just because again, I'm doing everything I have today I think is vintagey. This is a Pepperdine class of 97. We will rise, we will conquer, we will rage. And then you can
Is
see,
Pepperdine a college?
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it's extra large. It's on a USA jersey thing. I mean, it's from 97. There's going to be some hipster guy that wants to wear a,
Did you show the back real good? It's a cool back.
yeah, the back's cool. It's very
I like the sunset.
90s.
Where is Pepperdine? California?
Maybe?
Because it's the ocean, like a sunset on the west coast. Like
Probably.
a sunset. I see it as a sunset. Could be a sunrise.
I don't know.
I think it's a sunset.
I didn't go to Pepperdine.
Pretty sure it's in California, but I could be wrong. All right, here. Sorry. This is fresh produce. My lighting. It's slowly getting darker and darker. This is fresh produce. I have picked this brand up before and shown you guys. This is a long, I guess like a midi length dress in blue and purple and red and green. And fresh produce is usually, it's a good pickup. Mm-hmm. And this one was $4.99, so you can't beat that price.
I'm going to show two things because
Okay.
they kind of go together. I also saw, and I didn't even know these existed. These are Patagonia sweatpants, and they have this design
Really
here.
nice pattern.
They have a design there on the side, like a little. I assume these are somewhat older. I don't know if it gives the. No, I think that's from 21, fall 21. So
Yeah.
these are 3 years old.
Yeah, not that old.
And they have Patagonia
I'm
there.
gonna turn some more lights on.
Okay. So I got this pair. This was $8.99. And then I discovered right next to it a gray pair. You can see there. These are both medium. Same sweatpants, just in different colors. And this was $9.99. So I don't know why this pair was more than the other pair. They have the same zaggly.
The other pair was how much?
$8.99.
And this was $9.99.
Yeah. But they're the
Maybe
same.
They priced them at
Two different people
yeah,
price them,
different
probably.
times, not at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so I found this is a brand. Sorry, do I almost hit you every time?
No.
Okay. This is a brand that I used to get so excited about when I find it in adult sizes, women's sizes, and in kids' sizes. And it's been years since I have found one of these. Do you remember this?
Oshkosh bagosh?
No, Oshkosh bagosh is good though if it's vintage, like overalls for kids. This is called Oi Lily. This is a vintage Oi Lily, and this is a skirt, a real long skirt, floral skirt. I love the fun part here is it's underneath. It's like a
It's got a split in it, but it opens.
well, it's like there's a split, and then this is like the skirt underneath, and it's in a different color, different pattern, and I don't know. It's always just really fun clothes. They always have really fun clothes.
That is fun.
And this is a size medium, women's. And I think it probably came with a belt because it does have belt loops. But I don't have the belt. It was probably just like a fabric
Yeah, I'm sure it's
tie
high belt.
and that is long gone. But I like this. I'm not going to keep it.
No,
I don't even know how much skirts are at Salvation Army.
I don't either.
Under $7.99.
I don't think I've ever bought one there.
Probably not.
No.
Unless it was like a kilt.
It was a kilt. Well, I do buy a lot of kilts. I usually order my kilts online, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My last item is, and I can't believe this was there because the Goodwill generally doesn't have stuff like this. And I know there were some other thrifters hanging around
Competition.
competition. You can spot them. Professional
there's-
thrifters.
yeah.
It's not just people that pick up stuff. These were actually, all they do is talk
Well,
about
they
it.
also skipped over that Aviator Nation jacket,
Yeah.
which I was shocked that they
Well,
didn't
we'll just
grab.
leave it
Yeah,
at that.
Yeah.
I got an M51 field jacket. If you're not familiar with an M51, these were from the U.S. military, and they were released in 1951. They called it the M41, and this was during the Korean War, and it's in just fantastic condition. It's almost my size. It's just a little short in the sleeves. Just a fantastic jacket, field jacket, and it came with an M65 liner, which I will sell separately. And I've sold these before, and these sell for, I think they sell for like 20 or 30 for modern M65 field jacket liners. And I pay 20 for the jacket with the liner. So the liner will pay for everything. I'll actually probably make a little bit, and then the jacket, I'm assuming I could probably get probably close to 150 for it. In that range for old
Nice.
military stuff. That's what I look at for, stuff like that.
Test. Is my microphone working?
Yeah, I see it moving right there.
Oh. Yeah, but the little, oh, whatever. Okay.
Mine's moving too. See?
Wait, say it again. Okay, yeah, it's moving. I see it. I always worry that it's not working. Okay, this is something I have never found before. I didn't know anything about it. But when I saw it on the rack, it stood out to me. It stood out as something that would be worth a lot of money. And sure enough, it is.
You can tell.
So the brand is called Prairie Underground. And this is a size, this is small, unfortunately, but small, I mean, they'll still sell. And it's like a sweatshirt hoodie. It's got a hood, and it's a long sweatshirt, like a jacket, and it's just real artsy. It has a real artsy look to it. These pockets are like, this is sweatshirt material here, but this is like a finer cotton, like really nice quality. And it's brown.
To achieve the drape, because you can't do that with a sweatshirt fabric.
It's just really nice. I could see someone wearing this to, like maybe to their yoga class or something. I don't know. But it's just super nice, really nice. And if I remember right, they're in the $100 range. So
Let's hope.
$12.99. It was $12.99 jacket price at the Salvation Army. Ridiculous, but
Yeah, that's the reason I don't buy a lot of stuff there, because
yeah.
$12.99 for a jacket, that's...
And here's another $12.99er. This, let me zip it up so you can really see it well. Do you recognize this logo? I almost said logo again. Logo. This is Lilly Pulitzer. And this is a Lilly Pulitzer fleece jacket, full zip. I think when they're like the zip only comes quarter way, they're called popovers. I think they're called Lilly Pulitzer popovers. But this is
Sounds delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, the
I
Lily.
think you're thinking
Yeah.
of a turnover, but
Yes.
this is a popover. Cute color, blue, and it has, a colorful little piping here down the sides of the zipper.
It almost looks like it's you've seen the edges of a package, from the printing press where they do the little colors so you can make sure it looks good.
It does have pockets. I'm checking for money.
Any money?
No money.
No money.
No money. Size large, $12.99, but I think I could get 50, I think, or 40, whatever. It'll be worth it.
You'll get what you get.
Yes.
You'll get good.
And then my final thing, you don't have anything else, right?
I don't think I have anything else.
This I thought was so fun. So this is a skirt, and it's like a wrap skirt, wrap style skirt. It's vintage, very long. It's a maxi skirt. Look all the way down, super long, and it's like wrap style. You know how that works? Ties, it like ties. Anyways, the pattern is really pretty, floral and lace, and what's that? almost like embroidery.
It's almost like woven in there.
Yeah, it is woven. And then at the bottom, it's like all lace down here.
It's got everything.
Yeah, it's really, really cute. And it's vintage. Renee, California. That's the brand. And try and get the tag underneath. Well, it's 50% cotton, 50% polyester. And it's a size small. But I looked them up, and they don't like go for huge. I'll probably get like 30, I think, for it. I was surprised. I thought it would get more. I thought
It's
it'd be
unusual,
worth
though.
more. I might put it on for 50 and see what happens.
Yeah. People make an offer.
Yeah. So that's it. That's everything.
That's everything. That's the haul.
That's the haul. Pretty good haul. So now,
Now it's what's sold.
cha-ching.
We'll add that in.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to remember where I left off, but here's what's sold.
It was a better week for me. I had a better week.
I had
This
a better
was
week
good
too.
I think I got like,
Do you want to just
after fees.
do all yours and do all mine, or do all
Sure,
mine
yeah,
and do all yours?
yeah, I'll do all.
Okay.
We'll do, yeah. So I added it up, and after fees, I think I made like $225.
Well, that's fantastic.
Minus what I paid for the stuff.
Right.
But
So you made $3. That's awesome.
no. Okay, so the first thing I sold was Maeve is the brand from Anthropologie, and it was the colorful pencil skirt. You guys saw it, a size medium. I was asking $29.99 for the skirt, and it sold for $25. That was my offer. So $5 off my asking price.
That's fine.
So next was and I don't know really how to pronounce this. I think it's Ellie Tahari, and it was 100% cashmere sweater in a size large, ivory color, really pretty, had a neat little neckline on it. And I was asking $34.99, and it sold for $25. So next is a dress, and this is by, and again, I don't know how to pronounce this, Pietzi, maybe? Pietsie. I know you don't know.
Allow me.
Pietzi. It was a floral cotton dress. And I found this, I never showed you guys this because I found this before we started the channel. It was when I first decided I was gonna get back into eBay. So I was going through and I saw the dress, and it had that cottagecore look to it, which is so popular. So I looked it up, and I was shocked to see that they were selling for in the $100. So I put it on for $125, and I actually got 2 offers on it. The first one was for $60, which I know it's worth more than that. So I actually countered offered at $95 and never heard back from that person. So then like a month later, I got another offer for $60. And I was like, is that same person? Seeing if I'm ready to sell it for $60 yet. So I looked it up, and it wasn't. It was a different name. So I counter offered again, $95, and they came back at $80. And I think the lowest I saw one sold for was like $78. So I thought 80's fine. I can do 80. So I accepted it. So that was that. And then remember the Jessica Williams purse I think I showed last week, the embroidered one with the horse on it and all the other stuff. I listed it for $49.99, and someone purchased it for my asking price, $49.99. And then the Ella Foss Ice Wool Fuzzy Sweater, size large. I showed that last week also. Remember, it smelled really good. Real pretty, ivory and blue, gray colors. I was asking $34.99, and it sold for $20, which was fine. It did have some flaws I found when I was listing, so yeah. And then finally, this was also one you saw last week, the exclusively Miss Sook leopard print jacket and tank set, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. but I finally got it listed, and it sold pretty quickly. I was asking $55 for it, and it sold for $50. So
That's great.
$5 less than asking. So I had a pretty good week. I'm really happy with that.
I had a bunch of
Oh,
sales
and then
too.
also, the person who bought the Ella Foss, one of our viewers, she came to pick it up at the house. Super sweet, very fun person. And she also bought the Teddy Fresh, the sweatshirt. Yeah, that I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. So, and I won't say. I don't want to get in trouble in case eBay's watching, but
True.
but we didn't do anything wrong because
No, they bought the
we
one
didn't
thing.
list it.
No, we didn't.
No, it was our.
They saw
it was
our
my
video
personal
and
belonging.
it was.
So yeah.
Let's see here. So I'm not sure exactly where I left off, but I did sell a pair of Patagonia pants. I don't know if I showed you guys or not. It was a pair of zip-off leg pants. You know, those, they turn into shorts. Those sold for $18. So it wasn't anything fantastic. I did sell a pair of vintage 90s, actually vintage 1990 Levi's 501s I picked up probably last month or month before, and those sold for $30, which is, it's okay, but it's not what they should have sold for. I did sell that Bell raincoat that actually I kind of liked, but I don't wear a raincoat. I put it up for $50 and it sold for $50, and it sold pretty fast actually after putting that. So that was really great. I did sell the
Oh yeah, something I found.
the Yeezy.
Yeezus.
Yeezus?
Yeezus? Well, it says Yeezus there.
Yeah, it's
Kanye West.
Kanye West and Adidas is like this thin windbreaker thing you found. Jacket.
I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is worth hundreds.
Yeah, it wasn't worth
It
hundreds.
wasn't worth hundreds.
It was worth $30. But we only paid $5 for it or something like
Yeah.
that. And then I sold the other Magnalite, the round container that you saw when I was at the Goodwill, and I saw two of them.
Two of them.
Yeah, you saw that. So the one sold already, the older one. The newer one just sold for $60. And I don't think it was the same person, but maybe.
Because it was Louisiana.
Yeah, it was Louisiana, and it was the same. They both went to Louisiana. I guess there's a lot of gumbo they have to make down there, and they probably like to use that. That's what I'm thinking.
And
That's
other stuff.
Yeah, that's my romanticism. All they do is make gumbo.
Yeah, it's just all gumbo.
It's all gumbo all the
time.
time. So I sold, and they sold actually pretty fast. Remember all those hockey jerseys I picked up? There was like someone dumped off all their hockey jerseys, and I bought them all. And so I sold the one hockey jersey here for the Avalanche, sold for $45 because it had some issues. It had some pilling and stuff along that nature. I sold that one for $25. I sold those Apple Airport Express little things. I showed you that. I picked those up on a whim.
Wireless routers.
The wireless router. I sold each one for $25, and I think I paid $4.99 each on those. So I sold two of those. The big ones they haven't sold yet. I think the little ones they like because it's more of like a repeater. And then I sold the Denver Pioneers hockey jersey. I sold that for $60.
You had a lot of sales.
That was a lot of sales, and of course the other one was there. And then while we were at the Goodwill, I sold another one of those jerseys for $55. So they all kind of went to Colorado because they're Colorado jerseys, so they all went to people in Colorado. So that's all the sales I had, which actually is quite a bit for the time. I sold 3 of those jerseys already and half of those routers. I don't know, we may have to keep that.
No. So is that it?
That is it. So we've had a...
It's not it.
Oh, it's not it?
Who was the winner of this week's most ridiculous item?
Let me just take that drink away from you.
He wins. He wins.
Yes.
What was
taco
it?
bookends.
Oh, the taco bookends. The
Taco Bin
bookends.
was it wasn't even a close one really on this
No,
one.
I think I had one vote.
Yes. Someone's very competitive, I've discovered. And every time I was voting for the tacos, they're like, well, how come they're fighting? But
I'm a competitive person.
she's
What
a
can I say?
She is. But next week we will be having. Next week we're having new most ridiculous items. So watch the next video.
He's gonna win again.
I've got one that's actually. I've got one that's great that you're gonna love. So stay tuned for that coming up. But
I gotta up my game.
But thank you everyone for voting on that. I really
Yeah.
appreciate all those votes coming in, and there was actually quite a few votes.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, maybe people just don't know who Andy Cohen is, and they just.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty ridiculous.
But the next one trumps all these. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. It's
Oh wait. Okay. Well, you found a couple of
I
really
have
ridiculous.
found a couple.
I'm trying to remember exactly which, but I remember thinking there's no way I can compete with this thing.
I've banked 2 of them just because you don't know if you're going to find anything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you go to the thrift store and you don't see anything. It's like, oh, I don't have anything.
So
to show.
now if we see something, we're videoing it
Yes.
just to have it. Just
so
to
we
have
can
it.
so we can have something for the
Yeah.
competition.
And
'Cause
his are.
everyone likes it. So.
But maybe I'll find something really good between now and.
You could take a picture of yourself in a mirror. Because that is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching this episode. And if you're new here, thank you for checking us out. If you've been here for a while, thank you for checking us
Coming
out
back.
again. And feel free to subscribe down below. Thumbs up, likes. Let us know what you think about anything. If you have any questions or just comments, we will reply. Our eBay stuff is in our link. There's links to each of our eBays in the description. So just scroll down and you'll see that, and you just copy paste. I don't know if you can click on it. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you can click on it.
Oh, can you click? Okay.
Pretty
so
sure.
either click or copy paste, and then you can find these items that you're seeing now. Now, keep in mind that what you're seeing now may not be on eBay for a couple days.
We'll see. I'm trying to be better about it. I'm trying to
keep up
stuff.
with everything.
Yeah,
Just
trying.
it takes a
really
while.
am. I really am trying.
You're doing a good job. Okay.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.